This conference will now be recorded.
We'll be starting on next topic, that is enterprise structure. So enterprise structure is nothing but organization structure. So the topics that we are going to cover, they are, we will understand what is enterprise structure, okay? What is organization structure, we will understand. Then what is client, okay? What is client? What is company code? What is plant, okay? And then what is storage location? And after that, we will see organizational units in SD, sales and distribution module, because the CS module is closely integrated with SD. We will see their organizational units like sales organization, distribution channel, division, those things we will see. Okay, and after that, we will see the organizational units for customer service module. Okay, like maintenance planning plant, maintenance plant, and the planner group. So these are the topics we will be covering in the enterprise structure, organization structure. Okay. So first we will understand what is enterprise structure. Okay. Enterprise structure, basically the SAP enterprise structure is organizational structure that represents an enterprise in SAP system. So basically enterprise structure is nothing but organization structure of an organization. Suppose let's say a company, a manufacturing company, or any organization may have different units, different activities they will be doing in different countries, different cities, different places. Okay, so all these are mapped into the system using SAP enterprise structure. Okay, so a organization can have its manufacturing sites in different countries, in different states, in different provinces, in different cities, or it may have its service centers. From CS point of view, service centers in different places. All those are mapped into the system using enterprise structure. Okay, it consists of some organizational units which, for legal reasons or for other specific business related reasons or purposes, are grouped together. So basically this enterprise structure is required to do execute your business activities, and also legal reasons, and also for reporting purposes. So first activity in any SAP implementation is defining the organization structure. So you understand their company structure, where the manufacturing units are located, where their uh, uh, godowns are located, their warehouses are located, where their corporate office is located, where their distribution centers are located. All those things we will understand, and then those are created in the system using enterprise structure. Organizational units may be assigned to a single module. Okay, some organizational units like sales organization, okay, those are used by only one module like SD module. We will discuss this sales organization in a minute. Okay, or some organizational units are used by several modules like plant is used in many modules, not only materials management, PP, CS, customer service, many modules. Okay, now this organizational structure is required for legal, business, and reporting purposes. Okay. So as I just explained, you need the enterprise structure to proceed with the further activities. First step in any SAP implementation is defining the enterprise structure. Okay. So first we'll start with the enterprise structure in logistics, basically. Okay, in the materials management. So here we will be covering first client, what is company code, what is plant, and then what is storage location. So once we cover this, we will move on to the organizational units related to SD and CS. Okay, what is client? The client is a commercial organizational unit within the R3 system with its own data, master records, and set of tables. From a business perspective, the client forms a corporate group. Client is nothing but a company. Okay, I'll explain you with a real-time example now. Okay, let us take. Okay, so what we will take is, suppose uh, all of you know uh, Toyota automobiles, right? Correct? Automobiles. What do they do? Toyota automobiles. Any idea? Toyota automobiles. What do they do? Anybody? Vidya or Vinita. What do they do? Toyota automobiles. Can somebody unmute yourself and speak? Vidya.
So
Vidya, are
they
you there?
they manufacture vehicles or automobiles like cars
Cars.
and
The cars. Basically cars. Toyota automobiles manufacture cars. Able to hear me, right? Vidya, Vinita, are you there? Able to hear me, right?
Ah,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
sir.
okay, please be on mute. Yeah, it's okay. Whenever required, when I ask, just you can unmute yourself and speak. Okay. So these Toyota automobiles, they manufacture cars. Okay. So where it is from? Toyota automobiles. Basically from where it is? Any idea? Toyota automobiles. Can somebody unmute
so,
yourself and
so I
speak?
guess yeah, it is from Japan.
Toyota automobiles is from Japan. Okay. I have been to Japan now. I have been to Japan. Okay, so Toyota Automobiles is from Japan, basically, but it is having its presence in the entire world. If any country you go, you can see the Toyota cars. Even in India, that Maruti Suzuki is famous, but still in India also you can see the Toyota cars. You can see that Ethos Leva, that Virat Kohli comes for that ad. Virat Kohli and Anushka Sharma, I believe. So any country you go, US, UK, Singapore, any country, India, any country you go, you will be able to see the Toyota cars. Toyota is the number one leading automobile manufacturer in the entire world. In the entire world. Okay. So let's take that example. Toyota automobiles. Let's say now we are going to implement SAP for Toyota automobiles. Let's say then the Toyota automobiles is called client. Client. Okay. Client is nothing but a company for which we are implementing SAP. So this is a SAP terminology. This client, this is a SAP terminology, and our normal regular terminology is client. Client is nothing but a company. Company. Simple terms. Okay. Okay. So now that is a client. Okay. So as I just explained, from a business perspective, the client forms a corporate group. Okay. So we will not be creating this. You don't worry about on this client. We will not be creating this in the real time. Okay. If you know the client, that's enough. Okay. Now the next one is a company code. Okay. So what is company code? Company code. The company code represents an independent accounting unit. For example, a company within a corporate group. So company code is the next level. I'll tell you. Balance sheets and profit and loss statements required by law are created at the company code. Okay, so all financial relevant reports, all those are generated at company code level. Okay, so basically company code is for finance people actually, not for us, not for logistics actually. Company code is for finance people. Okay, so let me explain. So here now we are discussing Toyota automobile. So company code, right? Company code. Okay. So this is a SAP terminology. Okay. So it is nothing but a accounting. You can call it as a accounting unit. Okay. Now, Toyota Automobiles is there. Now, as I said earlier, it is having its presence in all the countries in the world. Let's take some examples. Okay. Obviously, the first one is US. Yes. Okay. Then UK. Okay, it's having its presence in UK where they do some manufacturing, sales, distribution, everything. Same case with USA also, and of course Singapore. Okay, and then of course as usual India. Okay, so let's say we'll take these four countries. Okay, we'll put it over here. Cars. Okay. Okay. So we have Toyota Automobiles. Okay, and it is having its presence in these countries as of now. Okay, so now what they do is whatever they do in US. Okay, whatever they do in USA, manufacturing, sales, distribution, whatever they do in USA. So suppose, let's say at the country level, they want to take a report, finance reports like profit and loss statements, any balance sheets. For that, what they do, they create USA as a company code. So here the USA is like a company code. They will give a code to it, 4 character code, 1000. Okay. Now UK, let's say UK they create as a company code, 2000. Okay. Now Singapore, let's say 3000. They create Singapore as a separate company code. India, let's say separate company code, or let's say let's put it like this: USA 4000 and India, let's say 1000. Okay. So they create these as company codes. Okay, so company code is basically for finance people. We don't have to worry. Okay, so these are the company codes. So at country level, they will generate the reports. Okay, so that is company code. Okay, I will show you this in the system when we go to plant. Okay, next one is the plant. So what is plant? Plant is an organizational unit. A plant is an organizational unit within a company. A plant produces goods. So plant can be a manufacturing site where they produce products. It can be a it can be a service center, okay, or it can be a distribution center like godown or warehouse. All these are termed as plant. Even HR office is also termed as a plant. Okay, plant will be physically existing. I'll show you this one. The plant is an organizational unit within the logistics that subdivides an enterprise from the viewpoints of production, procurement, and planning. So plant can be anything. It can be a manufacturing site. It can be a separate warehouse. It can be a separate distribution center, or even a HR office can be termed as plant. Okay, plant is a physically existing unit and it is unique in the system. Okay, I'll tell you. See, the company code which we discussed previously, it is a virtual one. It physically it will not exist. We are considering entire country as a company code. Okay, even though country physically exists, but we are taking it as a virtual one. But whereas the plant which we are discussing now, it it will exist physically. Okay, so plant can be, as I just explained, it can be a manufacturing site. Okay, it can be a distribution center, or it can be a separate warehouse, or even a HR office is also termed as a plant. Okay, all these can be plants. And as I just explained, plant will be physically existing. Okay, so what we will do now? Now let's take the case of India. Let's limit our discussion to India. Okay, so let's say Toyota Automobiles India, they have a car manufacturing facility in, let's say, in Mumbai. Okay, they have a car manufacturing facility plant site in the Mumbai where they produce cars. So this Mumbai will become a plant. Now let's say same Toyota Automobiles India, they have another car manufacturing facility in Goa. Then Goa will become a plant. Okay, this is a manufacturing sites. This is manufacturing site. This is also manufacturing site. Now let's say Toyota Automobiles India, they have a distribution center, let's say in Chennai. So this Chennai also become a plant. So this is DC. Okay. Now Toyota Automobiles India, they have their HR office, corporate office in Delhi. The main head office, or what you call head office, that is in Delhi. So then this Delhi, we put it as HR office. HR office. So now all these are called as plants. So Mumbai is a plant, Goa is a plant, Chennai is a plant, Delhi is a plant. So these are called plants. Plant can be anything, huh? It can be any one of these, and it will be physically existing and unique in the system. That's what. Okay. Plant is normally denoted with 4-digit alphanumeric key like this one. It can be ABCD, or it can be 1 2 3 4, or it can be AB1 2. It depends. It depends. So normally, let's say I'll give the numbering like this: 1001. For this one, 1002. This one, 1003. I'm just giving example. 1004, like this. Okay. So these are called plants. Now we will go to the system and we will see the plant. Okay. So I'll show you the plant. So I am into system. I'm logging on to SAP system. This is latest S4 HANA 2020 version. Okay. Double click. Okay. I'm logging into this. I logged into the system. Already in the previous class, we discussed all these things: how to log on to SAP, how to perform transactions, all those things we already discussed on. Okay. So now to see this plant, you need to go to configuration. First, what you need to do is you have to type SPRO in the command field. In the command field here, you type SPRO and just click on the button, enter. You will get this screen. Again, you have to click on this button, SAP reference IMG implementation guide. Click on it. Okay, you will get this screen. Here you see there is a node, enterprise structure. Open. You have to open this node. Okay. Now go to okay. Already almost sound is okay. So now go to definition. Okay, go to definition. Here, go to logistics general. Here you see there is a node called logistics general. Open this. Okay, here you have define, copy, delete, check plant. Open this. Here you have, you will get this screen. Again, click on the button, define plant. Okay, see, you got the plants here. See, all are having normally 4-character code. This is the plant code. This is its name. And to see the address, select the plant. Here you see there is a button here, address. Click on that button. Here you can maintain the address. Of course, this is a training system, so not properly maintained. Okay, normally in the real systems, client systems, you will see the proper address of it because it is physically existing, right? So if it is physically existing, you should have an address like street, house number, postal code, country, where it is located. It will have all those things. Okay, so this is the, do you want to exit address editing? Yes. So this is how you can see the, this is the place where you can see the plants. Now, who will create this plant? We are not going to create the plant. Plants normally will be created by team. Team will create the plant because this plant will be used by several modules: SD, PP, QM, okay, PM. Everybody will use this plant. So plant creation is the responsibility of team. Okay, as a PP consultant, if you know what is plant, that is enough. Okay, so this is the place where you can see here in the system there are 227 plants are there. This is a training system, right? So people are creating as per their wish. As per their wish, they are creating the plants. Okay, so this is the plant. Now the next one, we will move on. Now the most important thing, plant is always assigned to the company code. That means here all these plants, Mumbai, Goa, Chennai, Delhi, all these are assigned to the company code India. That's what here, that's what it says. Plant is always assigned to the company code. Okay, I'll show it in the system. A particular plant can be assigned to only one company code. That means this plant can be assigned only to this company code. That's all, only one. You cannot assign same Mumbai plant to two different company codes. You cannot do that. System will not allow. Always you have to assign one plant to one company code. But in the reverse, one company code can have multiple plants attached to it. So for, if you see here, India, it is having 4 plants under it. So that's what here. One company code can have multiple plants assigned to it. But one plant will be assigned only to one company code. Okay, so that's what you need to understand. Okay, so now I'll show you this where the plant is assigned to company code. I'll show you this. We will not be doing this in the real time, but just I'll show you. Go back, close this. Okay, now here, close definition, go to assignment. See, there is a node called assignment. Click on that, open it. Again, go to logistics general, open this. Here you see assign plant to company code. Open this. Here, let's say our plant is 0001. See, here you see let's say our plant is 1000. Our plant 1000 is assigned to company code 0001. There is no plant called 000. One double, wait, just give me 1 minute. Just give me one. Okay, I'm not sure somebody deleted it or I don't know. Okay, just give me 1 minute. 1001 is there. Okay, but not assigned here. Huh? Strange, they created a plant and they have not assigned it. See, this is how the training system works. Let me check. Okay, we can do that assignment, right? Yeah. 1001 is not assigned to any company code. That's a problem. Okay, I'll do that. Let's try. Let's do that. I'll just do this. We will not be doing, but let me do this. Your company code is 0001, and let me put the plant also 000. Okay, let me say this. Okay, done. That's okay. Okay, so here, so the plant will be assigned to the company code. This is a plant. This is a company code, and again, this assignment will be done by MMT. MMT will do this. You will not be doing in the real time. Okay, if you know that a plant is always assigned to a company code, if you know that, that's enough. Okay, so this is the plant. Okay, now after the plant, we will go to storage location. Okay, storage location. Storage location. So what is storage location? We will discuss. Okay, storage location is nothing but a storage place. It is nothing but a storage place. Okay, so what they do, suppose let's say in the let's say you take Mumbai. In the Mumbai plant, in the Mumbai manufacturing site, they store all the manufactured cars, all the FGs, finished goods at one place. That place is called storage location. Storage location. All the manufactured cars are stored at one place. Now to manufacture that cars, they need some raw materials. Okay, so those raw materials, they will put it in a separate location. That is called storage location. Okay, I'll explain you with a simple example. Suppose take your house. In the house, you have this one, right? What do you call salt, sugar, pepper, all those things. Where you will store? Where you will keep all these things? Can anybody answer? Vidya or
Yes.
Vinitha?
Kitchen.
Kitchen.
Kitchen. Why we store them in kitchen? Why we keep them in kitchen?
It's very easy to take that while
Ah,
cooking.
correct. So those salt, sugar, pepper, whatever is there, those are cooking items. So those are used during cooking. So all the cooking items you put it in one place. So the meaning is all the similar materials are kept at one place. That place is called storage location. So now let's say if you take your house as a plant, your home, your house as a plant, then kitchen will be a storage location. I'm just giving a simple example. Suppose let's say you have these pillows, bed sheets, dresses. Where we will keep? We'll keep in the bedroom. Correct. So why we keep them in bedroom? You use them during the sleeping. So all the sleeping related materials, items, you put it in the bedroom. So similar materials are stored at one place. That place is called storage location. Storage location is the place where you keep your materials. So like all finished products are kept at one place. All raw materials are kept at one place. All stationary materials, stationary, like pen, pencil, laptop, computers, okay, all those they will keep it one place. That is called storage location. So storage location is the place where you keep your materials. Okay, so this is the one. Storage locations allow the differentiation of material stocks within a plant. So under the plant, you store different materials at different places. That place is called storage location. Okay, so this is the storage location. The storage location is an organizational unit that facilitates the differentiation of stocks of materials within a plant. Okay, a storage location is the place where materials are physically stored. That's what I just. Storage location is the place where you keep your materials, items. Okay, several storage locations can be defined within a plant. I will show you this in the system. I'll show you this in the system. Okay, storage location always created with reference to plant. Okay, always with plant only. Okay, so let me show you this. So let's go to the system again. Let us go back. Okay, now you need to go to enterprise structure definition. Here you see materials management. There is a node. Open this node. Okay, here you see maintain storage location. The moment you click on the storage location, what system is asking? What system is asking? Balaji or Srikanth. What system is asking? Plant. It is asking for. It is asking for plant. So always storage location with reference to a plant. So let me enter this plant 0001. See, in this plant you have these 4 storage locations. So all these 4 storage locations are under this plant. Okay, so if you want to create a new one, again click on new entries and they will create a new one. But again, this is responsibility of storage locations we will not be creating in the real time. Enterprise structure creation responsibility normally lies with or FICO. FICO is for some objects SD. That's it. As a PP consultant, you will not do any enterprise structure configuration. Only if you know that, that's enough. If you know what is plant, what is storage location, that is enough. Okay. If you want to create a new storage location, you can create here. Click on new entries, give a storage location RM01. I'm just creating a raw materials. This is a training system, right? We can do whatever we want. Okay, now save it. That's okay. So there is another storage location create. See, raw materials. Okay, so that's how the storage location works. Okay.
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so we will be covering the enterprise structure in sales and distribution because the PM CS module has a lot of integration with SD. So we should know the organizational units in SD basically. Okay, because we will be creating the service orders and also we will be creating the repair orders. Okay, so for that you need the organizational units of SD basically. Okay, so the organizational units in SDR, we have sales organization, we have distribution channel, and we have division. Okay, on top of that you have sales office and sales group. Okay, but we will be covering sales organization, distribution channel, and division. Okay, and the sales area is nothing but combination of sales org, distribution channel, and division. Okay, so whenever you want to create a repair order, okay, when the product is returned back to the plant site for repair, that time you need all these sales org, distribution channel, and division to create all the repair orders. Okay, so we'll understand what is sales organization. The sales organization is an organizational unit in logistics which groups the enterprise according to the requirements of sales and distribution. So basically sales organization is responsible for your sales and services, selling the goods, and services. Say a sales organization is responsible for distributing the goods and services. Okay, it's a legal entity. It's a part of the company entity which is responsible for selling the goods, products, or services. Therefore, it is also liable for the sold products and responsible for the customer's right of recourse. So basically, they are responsible for sales. Okay, so to create the sales order in the system, okay, we need at least one sales organization. Okay, so that is sales organization. The next one is the distribution channel. The distribution channel characterizes the way in which goods and services are distributed. Okay, so normally sometimes what happens is in the distribution channel, you sell some products wholesale, in a wholesale. Okay, some products you can sell through online nowadays. A lot of people are doing online buying. Okay, some products you sell through retail channels. Okay, so that is called distribution channel, the channel through which you are selling the products to the customer. The best examples are wholesale, retail, online selling. Okay, so that is distribution channel. Now the next one is division. Division. A division is used to group materials and services. So division is nothing but a group of products or services. A division can represent a certain product group. For example, okay, suppose let's say you are manufacturing bicycles. Okay, I'm just giving example. So if you are manufacturing a bicycles, all the men's bicycles, okay, or can be considered as a division. Okay, all the children bicycle, kids bicycles, so those can be considered as a division. It's a group of products basically. So that is called division. Okay, so now the creation of sales organization, distribution channel, and division, all these lies with the SDT. They only will create. Okay, and sales area is nothing but combination of these two: sales organization, distribution channel, and division. Okay, it's a combination of these three basically. So that is a enterprise structure in the sales and distribution. So in the subsequent classes, when we are creating the orders, we will be using the sales or distribution channel and division. Our in-house repair, when the business process in-house repair is discussed, that time we will be using all these organizational units. Okay, so this is the SD enterprise structure. Okay, after this we will move on to the enterprise structure in customer service. Okay, so the enterprise structure in customer service basically falls into these ones. Okay, so normally general organizational units we will be using anyhow: client, controlling area, company code, and plant. These are common. These will be using. On top of that, for the customer service we will be using maintenance plant and planning plant. Maintenance planning plant. Okay, so the maintenance plant is the plant where your equipments are located, your technical objects are located. Okay, and the planning plant is the plant where you carry out planning activities. So it is a planning based. If you see here, planning plant is a planning based organizational unit, whereas maintenance plant is a location based organization. Okay, under that you have the work centers. In the maintenance plant you will have the normally work centers. We'll be discussing work centers in a separate topic. Okay, and the planning plant will have the planner groups. Okay, so this is the one. Maintenance plant. Maintenance plant is the plant where your equipments are located. Okay, under the maintenance plant we have location and plant section. So when we go to work center topic, that time we will be creating all these things. Okay, now in the maintenance planning plant you have planner groups. It is nothing but group of employees responsible for the planning and processing of maintenance task in a particular plant. Okay, and then work centers. Work center is the single person or a group of people responsible for carrying out the maintenance activity. Normally in CS, the technicians will be created as work centers. So either if the product is returned to the plant, the technician will do the repair activity, so he can be considered as a work center. Suppose let's say repair it on site. You send the technician to the customer place. Okay, so that the technician is called as a work center. So when we go to the work center topic, we will be creating all these work centers. Okay, so this is how the structure works. So first you will have maintenance plant, then the maintenance planning plant, then the maintenance planning plant will be assigned to the maintenance plant. Maintenance planning plant will have the planner group, and then the planner group under him you will have the work centers. Okay, so planner group is a person or a group of people responsible for planning activities, and then they will manage the work centers. So work centers are nothing but person or group of people. Okay, so this is how it is structured in the system. Okay, so now from cs perspective, you have the planning plant, you have the planning plant, and under the planning plant we will be creating the planner groups. Let's say you are doing external service. For external service you will be creating a planner group. Okay, internal service is normally for PM, plant maintenance module, and also when the product is returned to the plant, you will do the servicing, right? So both falls into the same category. Now you have the work centers. Work centers can be a service technician who has done like an employee who does the service activity. So you can create them as work centers. So work centers we will be creating in a separate session. Okay. So what I will do today, I'll just create a planner group with external service. Okay. So which we will be using that in the subsequent sessions. I think this system is server is down, I believe. Okay. 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 I'll go to SPR, SAP reference IMG. Okay, I'll just show you where the maintenance plant and the planning plants are available. Okay, so if I go to enterprise structure definition, here in the plant maintenance, if you open this, here you have maintenance planning plant. So when the plant is created by team, by default it will become a maintenance plant. Okay, so you have two things here. One is maintenance plant. The team creates a plant. By default, it will become a maintenance plant. Okay. Now the maintenance planning plant, to define it as a maintenance planning plant, we need to do that configuration. Maintenance planning. So here, maintain maintenance planning plant. I'll just show you. I'll not be creating anything new today. When we go to configuration, we will discuss. So we will be using 1010 plant in our training. So you see, this is already defined as a planning plant. Okay, now this planning plant will be assigned to the maintenance plant. So if I go back, now go to assignment. Okay, go to plan maintenance. Okay, here assign maintenance planning plant to maintenance plant. So if you go here, you see here for 1010 the planning plant is assigned. So the first column is maintenance plant. Okay, and the third column is planning plant. PL means planning. So here both are same. In the same plant, the planning activities happens. Okay, so now in the customer service module, the thing is you sell the product to the customer. So product will be at customer place. So for us, normal maintenance plant have not much relevance. For us, only planning plant is a relevance, because we are the plant responsible for planning activities. So planning plant is the main thing. So in the customer service module, normal maintenance plant doesn't have much relevance, because the products or equipments are not located in our area. in our site, those are all already sold to the customer. Okay, so we don't have much relevance actually. We will be using it, but not doesn't have much relevance. Okay, so now we will just create a planner group. Okay, so let us go to the PM configuration, plan maintenance and customer service. Here, let's go here. Okay, master data in plan maintenance and customer service. Open this. Technical objects, sorry, here, basic settings, sorry, not this one. Go to technical objects, general data. Here, define planner groups. So here, so you have the planner groups. So what I will do, I'll just create a planner group for external service. Okay, so just click on new entries. Our plant is 1010. I'll give the name as code as 9000 external service. So in the subsequent sessions, we will be using this. Okay, so this is the planner group I'm creating. Okay, so the planner group is created. Okay, so this person is responsible for planning of external services activities, this person. Okay, so now he will have some technicians under him. He will have some technicians under him. So the technicians are considered as work centers. When we go to the work center topic, that time we will discuss in detail how to create these work centers, what data you will maintain from customer service point of view, all those things we will discuss. Okay, so this is all about your organization structure. Okay.